Hi everybody!
So we're currently chilling on a little cute balcony in the middle of Ninh Binh.
Indeed, we're right next to those two pagodas, which are quite famous, and you've seen them on pictures being lit up in the evening. So that's where we are right now, just enjoying a drink.
Yeah, we biked here because we're not staying in Ninh Binh. So if you read online, a lot of people will advise you to stay in near Tam Coc, which is a little village area not far from here. I think we biked here for 20-25 minutes. And it's more rural, it's cute. We can really advise where we are staying, which is a little bit outside Tam Coc.
Yep, Harley Home it's called. It's super cute. We loved it. It's one of our favorite, if not our most favorite stay that we had so far in Southeast Asia. So that says a lot. We've been on the road for 1.5 months now.
Yeah, indeed. So it's really serene there. You have these little hut kind of style by the water places, and the service, the people that work there are just so sweet and nice, helpful. Yes. Beautiful surroundings, so we can really advise that. And they have bikes for free, so you can easily go to restaurants and bars.
So we drove here with the bikes also because our train is leaving in the evening today to Hue. So we were filling up our day a little bit to do something still while we're here, and later we're gonna leave around 10 o'clock is our train ride. So we still have a little bit of time to explore the city and surroundings.
But we're taking it quite chill here. There's loads to do because many people only come here for 1-2 days, but there's definitely enough for more days to feel, like national parks and like an ancient city and pagoda. But we decided to skip on that and just bike around because that's like the most popular activity around here. Exploring the countryside on a bicycle is an amazing way to experience Ninh Binh and Tam Coc. Riding along stunning rice fields and towering limestone formations, it's a scene straight out of a movie. During our stay, we relied solely on bicycles, and it was absolutely fantastic. Along the way, you'll pass through quaint local villages where friendly children wave excitedly at passing cyclists. It's a wonderful opportunity to observe the rhythm of daily life, from farmers tending to their fields to locals going about their daily routines. And make sure to keep an eye out for unexpected encounters like grazing buffalo or flocks of ducks in the river. We recommend making regular stops during your bike ride to fully soak in the breathtaking scenery that Ninh Binh is known for. Whenever we noticed a particularly beautiful spot, we'd hop off our bikes to take it all in. The vibrant green rice fields against the rugged grey limestone cliffs create a stunning contrast that's just too good to pass by. We biked to Tam Coc itself, and from there we went to explore the Bich Pagoda, which is something like
B-I-C-H and then Dong Pagoda.
Yeah, indeed. So it's easily reachable again by bike. It became quite popular over the internet. That's also how we know it.
Because of the entrance.
Yeah,
because of the entrance pagoda. It's super beautiful with a little bridge that you have to cross to get in. The whole complex itself couldn't really convince us. It wasn't like the most beautiful thing. It looks a little bit run down. I don't know if people are actually there praying, if there's monks, if there's anything, because it looks a little bit abandoned, the sideways, everything. It's a cool detour to do, I guess, if you don't have anything else planned.
Indeed, and like we say, the entrance is really pretty and picture worthy, but that's about it. Once you go in, we were a bit like, oh, okay.
Yeah, also there's a cave which you can go up to, but we've been to quite some caves now, and we have to see there was the least impressive one we've been so far. There's much better things to explore than that, actually. So.
But yeah, you can pass by if
you have the time.
Yeah, so just be aware that there's a little scam going on.
Indeed, so as you have it with many places actually here, we were surprised, is that people try to charge you for leaving your bike or your scooter. So, I guess people just know that you have to get places here with a bike or a scooter because the distances are bigger because of the rice fields and everything. So, for example, there's no entrance fee actually for the pagoda, but there's people standing like up front, like the whole street with like whistles, with red armbands.
Yeah, they dressed a bit officially.
To look official, which they aren't, because there is nothing like that. And they try to wave you in to put your bike, and then they ask you like a ridiculous price. They make something up. Sometimes it's 10,000. Sometimes we heard it's like 30,000 dong. And otherwise they're going to be aggressive towards you. They might push you. They start like shouting at you if you don't do it, if you don't pay up. They won't let you leave. So be careful, beware of that.
For the self-proclaimed parking officers.
Indeed. And our suggestion is, what we found is like a valuable tip: park in front of the coffee shops. There's especially one right in front of the pagoda to the right. I think it was called Ming Coffee or something like that. You can find it on Google Maps. And there the owner doesn't mind if you leave your bike up front, even if you don't get anything from the cafe.
But we stayed for a coffee afterwards because she had like nice tables next to the little pond, just to chill.
Yeah, the coffees were nice. So we had just a coffee because we wanted to. But it's a suggestion that you can leave it there. You can also leave it a little bit up front, on the side of the road, like a few hundred meters up front, so you don't have to pay for that, because people really make a business here out of scooter and bike parking, and it is a scam because it doesn't officially exist.
Yeah.
While Tam Coc, Trang An and the villages around Ninh Binh are the main highlights of the area, don't overlook the charm of spending some time in the heart of Ninh Binh City. We went on a leisurely bike ride through the picturesque countryside, eventually making our way to the city center. Once there, we found our way to one of the many charming cafes. Personally, we highly recommend the Greenhouse Cafe, which is situated near the water and has stunning views overlooking the silver pagodas. It's the perfect spot to sip some delicious Vietnamese coffee or tea as you take in the serene surroundings. After our coffee, we headed out to explore the two pagodas on the water, which are reachable via a little island. The Bac Silver Pagoda Towers, though relatively new, house a Buddhist hall adorned with intricately carved murals. Artisans from all over the Ninh Binh mountainous region crafted these from volcanic stone. If you stand in the middle of the pagoda and look up towards the ceiling, the view is especially beautiful. If you can, we recommend staying in the city until it gets dark or coming back later to see the twin pagodas beautifully illuminated. With the vibrant lights and lanterns from Hoa Lu Old Town, the lit pagodas and their shimmering reflections in the water create a cozy ambiance to enjoy. Right next to the lake, you can find Hoa Lu Old Town, a beautiful pedestrian zone filled with lanterns, colorful murals, souvenir shops, incense sellers, and street food stalls. If you feel like it, you can even hop on a small boat ride along the nearby waterways. Behind the pagodas is Kilan Mountain, a small hill accessible by 2 bridges. Follow the hidden pathway to reach the temple at the summit, where you can enjoy serene panoramic views of the city and the majestic Ninh Binh landscapes beyond. It's a great spot for photos, soaking up the atmosphere, or just unwinding after a day of sightseeing. After working up quite an appetite, we were looking for a nice place to eat and discovered one of our favorite dishes in a whole new way. Banh Mi John serves typical banh mis, but also offers deconstructed banh mi beefsteaks, served sizzling hot in a pan. We'd never seen banh mi served like this before and were surprised by how much we loved it. It was one of the best things we ate in all of Vietnam. The place is a bit hidden away in an alley, but it's really cozy and worth the trip. We'll leave the link in the description so you can find it. We weren't tired yet, so we decided to ride a bit more around town, exploring narrow alleys and side streets by bike. Eventually, we ventured out of town a bit, passing a beautiful gate. We explored the area just outside of town and stumbled upon Chua Vang, a beautiful Buddhist temple inside a lake with an unbelievable view of limestone mountains in the distance. We caught the last rays of sunlight over beautiful Ninh Binh from here. After that, it was time to head back to our hotel, grab our bags, and catch the night train to Hue. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week when we explore the imperial city of Hue.
How's it called?
Bich.
Not Bich.
Let me check here the YouTube video, maybe they pronounce it. Hey!